Born with a rare disorder that nearly killed her, 11-year-old Kendra Acosta is a fighter. She waited for a decade for a life-saving transplant surgery, and now her star is rising.
Lindsay Ward shares Kendra's story of survival as we get ready for the 68th annual KDKA-UPMC Children's Hospital Free Care Fund Benefit Show. At her Penn Hills home.
My name's Kendra, and this is my sister, Canny.
11-year-old Kendra Acosta is practicing to become a star. And with a vibrant personality, she's determined to make her dreams come true. But Kendra's story wasn't always about lights and interviews.
My wife was 6 months pregnant when we knew that she was coming with something. We didn't know exactly what it was.
The Acostas were living in Puerto Rico at the time, and after Kendra was born, doctors shared the grim news.
The surgeon came out and said, this is lethal. She only has like 7 months.
Kendra was born with a severe disorder that affected her bladder, colon, intestines, and liver. Her body was unable to absorb nutrients. That led her dad to research, desperate to find a hospital that could help her. He discovered UPMC Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh was the only hospital in the U.S. at the time that had a success story with a condition like Kendra's. So he packed up his family and came to the Steel City.
The only thing that I knew about Pittsburgh, it was the Pirates, because of Roberto Clemente.
For a whole week, Kendra went through a battery of tests. At just 6 months old, eventually doctors told the Acostas.
New liver, small bowel, colon, and a new stomach. That's what she needs.
So she was put on an organ transplant list. That was in 2011.
And we waited and waited and waited until February this year.
After 10 years, Kendra finally got the transplant that she desperately needed. All that time, she relied on getting nutrients only through an IV. And while she still needs that today, that is slowly starting to change. But what hasn't changed is her love for children.
Since we came to the hospital so much, I started calling the hospital my house.
How the people treat you, not the medical treatment, how the people treat you. It's amazing.
Children's is also where Kendra has learned more about herself, thanks to the Dream Big Studios, which is a radio and TV studio inside the hospital. Kendra has grown to be more open.
Even though that people are looking through, at you or talking to you, that just means that they want to be with you, they like you, and they want to be your friend.
Welcome back to Kendra and Canny's Daily Show.
She and her sister, Kiani, have even created their own YouTube channel.
We tell some facts and histories.
And have fun, which hasn't always been the case. More than anything, she's grateful she can now start to live a more normal life.
And I get to go see the world.
A world filled with opportunity thanks to UPMC Children's. Lindsay Ward, KDKA News.